Hundreds of freedom protesters in Australia chanted "Lest we forget" as they marched on Melbourne's War Memorial where they set up camp in the hope police wouldn't fire on them out of respect for fallen Anzacs. The protesters, who have been rallying for 3 days to demand an end to mandatory vaccinations for construction workers, swarmed Victoria's Shrine of Remembrance, which was built to honor the statesmen and women who served in the First World War. Some were decked out in the body armor or helmets in anticipation of a police attack, while others sang chants urging police not to arrest them out of respect for the Anzacs. Officers completely surrounded the protesters, prepared for a gas attack to flush them out. Protesters at the same time yelled "Join us" at police officers. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Scott Morrison, who is in Washington, D.C., reacts to Melbourne protest.
None of us are above the law, and it's important that at a time like this, I know it is difficult when there are lockdown restrictions that have been put in place. These are measures that we've seen in other states. When it comes to the construction sector and the outbreak, similar arrangements were put in place in New South Wales, and I think it's just very important that we exercise that patience and we get through what is a very difficult time. The COVID disaster assistance payment, which has been made available right across Victoria, right across New South Wales, the ACT, for those who have a loss of income, then that is there to support them at this time, as it has been in other states and territories. So, I think it's important. I can understand that people would be concerned about the shutdown of the construction industry. These are important jobs and they will return. We will get through this, but the protest activity and what we've seen there, I think, is highly distressing, and that is not an appropriate response to trying to deal with an outbreak of this nature.